This is a property that we fell in love with instantly. It's kind of a unique property because we've got almost 170. Next year it'll be a 170-year-old house. We've put in a lot of effort to sort of bring back the life of sort of what an old farmhouse deserves. What we're trying to do with like as much of the yard space is try to bring vegetables, fruits, plants back to the property so that there's not a lot of lawn and more food. These are our girls. Hi. 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 This is Leslie. We'd had mice throughout the course of our winter. You'd have a handful of them. Maybe you'd see 5 to 6 throughout winter. We're not really used to seeing a lot of mice in the spring and summer here. We really just see them sort of come into the home in the wintertime. So to see them come and just run the fence line, then be in all of our in all the gardens, that just amplified the fact that we really weren't even seeing them outside. You'd see a couple where you see them duck into the fieldstone, but yeah, it just amplified it having our chickens here. We have tried to come at it from so many different angles and just have not found things that worked, or have found things that work that then we don't feel good about, or don't feel good about having near the kids, or feel we question whether it's okay to have near the kids or our pets or our chickens. So really we have tried everything and anything to try to get rid of them. It would be a really fun exercise to go into our Amazon account and or a Tractor Supply and go and actually see how much we have spent on it over the last 4 years. I don't know if I would want to know that number. Our gardens run along the fence line, so the mice just find this path all along the fence line, then back to the chicken coop is now their highway. So being able to actually put our Goodnature trap right here, and this was the first one that got a kill. What we did here, we actually you can see we put some of the nut butter in first. And so this was just one in the ones that we can able to squeeze out, and also put along the run that we know that they're going after. That, and then put some of the chicken feed in there. Not for you, thank you. Once we set off that first test fire to really understand what it's going to sound like, how it works. Also, I think that not only do you know that, okay, that's what it sounds like when it goes off, but now I know what is actually working. Because when you first see it and you see the trigger point, your head goes to first of is it a neat, the trigger sort of visually throws you off, or is it a needle? Is it something that I'm oh, and then you see it, and you're great, okay, now I know how that works, so I feel safer about that, and I know that they can be by this, they can be by this trap, and I'm not worried about them actually getting in a position that they'll get hurt. For us, it was really easy to just for the kids, we say we even though we know that they're touching anything up here, they're totally safe. We still have said okay, this is a trap that does a really loud bang, and that's how we essentially use the sound as the explainer of how this works. Does a really really big bang, and that's how it makes sure that we don't have sort of mice that are going to be all over our chicken feed and eating all of our food. I was giving myself the 1 week, even though we said 9 days. I was giving myself the 1 week mark, being okay, gotta get one in. I think I was expecting one within 24 hours because of how quickly we see them. Then when I got it, I was yes! And then it feels really weird sometimes celebrating that, but yeah.